the accused persons have pleaded guilty, if they have pleaded not guilty to the charges. So I think that based on that, their counsel pleaded for them to be given bail. And listening to the cogent arguments put forward by the counsel, the court in its wisdom and discretion granted all of them bail. And I think that it's a victory for democracy. Unfortunately, if you look at particularly Obama's issue, somebody who is publicly known, somebody who have a permanent place of abode, who was ransacked and broken into his house by these so-called national security. Because at the end of the day, because they didn't come or they didn't invite him, you wouldn't know whether they are from the national security or not. And I think these are things that we must avoid. We create unnecessary tension, we create unnecessary fear and panic, then we turn round to accuse citizens of this country of rather creating fear and panic. And I think that anytime the NDC is in power, we hear these charges of fear and panic, and I think that it is not good for our democracy.
Did you hear the statement that were made by these people? Some of them said they were going to kill the president, kill the wife.
They've denied. So
you've not seen those videos?
First of all, even before I will talk about bail, I think I will say the justice system, the administration of justice, you have to be very serious about it. Na Sebiu Chubia, now one good only for you, and just all the new and Mra, the Panama Family, a church at Insim, as would be my Portamano Commander. But I was a good idea. So, police in Achua, not just say, we found who be a grown young, or see a teacher. Let me start from the time of arrest. And how much here in your course in the share pictures, videos, and social media. Why would the whole police administration name national security with men of about 8 people and the sirens near the Abercrombie? Just one young man. I mean, the charges and allegations are treasonable. They can't say to and I said, I am murder. I am misdemeanor, and Melmy, I can say misdemeanor. Not just say offenses now, Nasa Bonino, the so publication of phone news, false news. Intika ube to for phone, after any panel. So, Obama, police in here, why ABCD about to do the point? He would have made himself available together with his counsel. Now, much abroad in the year, and in a ma, now could Bunipu, Ebu Seno, then you whisk that person away, only to end up in court for the person to be granted bail because the allegations and charges are frivolous. Police statement on issue in the paragraph 3. The police administration admits by virtue of investigations based on the allegations are on social media, they've been able to retrieve arms and ammunition. But you are saying it's a statement near force. Nobody saying go for arms and ammunition. What's a statement near force? In the meanwhile, also catching through your official police statement say you have retrieved arms and ammunition from the public, from citizens. What a contradiction. At this time, yeah, what court? Naka time a bedroom court. Almost every time had closed. And circuit court that had to be recorded. They are crying say bedroom court. Yes, you court 8. Yes, you court 7. Oh, yes, you court 9. Yes, you court 11. I say the justice, not the liberties of people. But it's something that people say you war a lawyer for Sabio, or more Mobra, or Mobino train, Abua, Amayan for young family. Now the greatest respect to Gary Makumafo, senior counsel, I know the animals and community a bed. That catch Shabian will always be available, send a bear. You bet me and your farm with your total and send Kabia anyhow. But that's
the security agencies are looking for him. Graciously, both in person voluntarily, under the invitation upon which he was arrested. Then the police come to court, asking the court to remand him. It is clearly unfair, because if the court had heeded to the plea of the police or the prosecution, that would have been a miscarriage of justice. Because this person appeared to stand trial. He appeared personally because he knows and admits that he's innocent, and that he's ready to face trial if the prosecution is minded to pursue the matter. And the court graciously heeded to our prayer and granted the accused person's bail. We are looking at the prosecution. They are minded to proceed on the charges and the brief facts as filed before this court. We will graciously appear before the court and argue our case out. And we believe solemnly that the will of God and the will of justice will grind in favor. Thank you.
Council plans to meet threat, which has become an albatross around the nation's neck. It is the Boko conflict. And it's not been caught. So that is why I'm saying that if the IGP or the police intends to apply the law, they must do it fairly. Not to go after innocent people. Look, this Fante comedy guy, he hosted people on his TikTok page. It was a platform for a discussion. Somebody passed the comment. He himself even came out the following day also to apologize. And you arrest this person. For what? So I think that the political harassment of members of the New Patriotic Party must end. And it will end. Consider the period we find ourselves. Look, this is, if we have had any devastating situation or a calamity that's befallen this country, which has brought the entire nation closer and united, it is the unfortunate helicopter crash. We are mourning. We are in a state of shock. And all of a sudden, what the police is interested in is to drag this matter onto a needless arena of political controversy.
Nana Badu, as a leader of
Obama, would you say something to the media?